Hello?
Hey kid, a mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times.
This will certainly help.
Brace yourself.
Whatever gets the job done. Right here.
Prepare yourself. It can only make things easier.
I'll take what I can get.
До свидания.
That looked like it hurt.
I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do.
That doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
You aren't good enough for me. I'm gonna rip you in.
Good work.
elements bow to me.
As they say, it gets the job done.
You should just start backing away slowly. It ain't even satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may. But we'll miss them.
Probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know.
Face your edge!
Done waiting.
That will do.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity, a broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain, and it is time we ate up. Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
To dominate humanity does not speak for us.
Ah, that is your mistake, not mine.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
That must have taken practice. Waiting to do that.
Should I be afraid?
Look to the skies.
Nice move, bub.
by her command!
Now you will see!
They're almost here! Hold position!
They bolster their numbers. If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh, does humanity shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat?
One does not justify the other. Your mind is twisted.
Or maybe I am seeing things more clearly than ever.
Bad luck for you, bub. Let's dance.
Consider it done.
That will not be enough.
Moving on me. Whatever works for you.
You picked the wrong one, bub.
We will not fail!
It isn't going to work.
We got some backup coming.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the world.
My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future!
If they're not scared yet, they better get started.
Are you prepared?
Very effective. Whatever works for you.
Now is... You are like an ant to me. I'll step on you if I have to. Not done with me. More.
Our long wait is at the end. Accept your fate.
Not good enough.
I am under attack.
More flunkies coming in.
As mutants, you should understand the struggle my kind has faced better than anyone.
You chose to align yourself with these creatures. Our paths are nothing alike.
I chose to move beyond the limitations of humanity, and I have no regrets!
Practice that one on your brother?
You may regret that. So it begins. I am... I need a boost now and then. This will help.
We prevail. For now.
With every fight...
That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin,
And find Dahlia.
we need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier School. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
I grew up in the Abbey, but I am still discovering new things about my home.
It's all part of getting older. Perspective gives us a new way of looking at our surroundings.
Can perspective open doors which require passwords?
No, sadly not. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
Yes, I have a few.
By all means, ask away.
Can you tell me about your background?
I won't go into too much detail, but I was left orphaned as a child. I learned how to fend for myself and became a skilled pickpocket.
You stole from others?
To survive, and it worked. I scraped by. After a few years, my mutant abilities presented themselves, and I was approached by Xavier to join the X-Men. The rest is history.
I feel like you are leaving some parts out.
Perhaps. My past is just that. It is behind me, and I prefer to focus on what is ahead.
I saw bright lights coming from your hands. What was that?
It's a little complicated, but I have the power to control the weather and atmosphere. What you saw back there was electricity.
Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand the meaning behind your name.
Thunder and lightning don't roll off the tongue as easily.
You said your powers are complicated. May I ask how?
Maybe I'll go into full detail another time, but let's just say I can't mess with Mother Nature too much.
I see. Like checks and balances?
Exactly.
What is your given name?
Aurora Monroe. What about yours?
The Hunter.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Does your name hold any significance, like mine does?
I was told it meant beauty. A little embarrassing, but I understand the intent.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands.
We'll find Dahlia. Until then, I'm gonna try not to embarrass myself in front of Storm. Wish me luck. I wonder if I can put some feelers out.
So, what do you think of Storm?
I will reserve judgment until I fight beside her.
Hunter, you are being a butt. If I can trust her with my life, so can you.
I did not realize how much you respected her.
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
Ah, you are hopeless.
Thank you for all. I can't imagine how Dr. Strange feels right now. I would like to offer my sympathies, but
You do not wish to disturb him.
I'm sure he'd like to be with his own thoughts.
I'm sure Dr. Strange would prefer to be alone right now.
With everything happening so quickly, I'm inclined to agree. I don't want to seem cold for not approaching him, though.
Everyone processes loss differently.
Maybe a little distance is the right call. Either way, I recognize how important it is to have a safe haven to return to.
Did the X-Men have a similar home?
We do. We've had several close calls, but there's still a place for us to return to. I don't want Stephen to think I'm pitying him.
It will not help Dr. Strange if you think like that. Do what feels best.
You're right. I'll choose my words carefully.
That is something I am still learning.
Maybe we can workshop something together. I appreciate your help, Hunter.
I never ran into a steak too chewy for my choppers.
Yeah, if Magic respects Storm, that says a lot about her character.
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Real shocking turn.
Hello, Hunter. I hope you are well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
By all means, ask away.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands.
I'm not big on flashy costumes, but if you're hoping to stand out in a crowd, that'll do it.
I like the new getup.
Look at your clothes! Sometimes I forget to wear mine.
Caretaker has shared so much wisdom with me during my time here.
Sin messed up big time trying to bite Magic. Heard Storm put her in her place.
Set must not be listening today. The gods are fickle. There must not be anything here. Perhaps I ask too much of him. If it were meant to be broken, Set would gladly assist. Autumn must not see it that way. He hears me, but has no answers. If it was here, Autumn would show me. Set is a temperamental god. You wanted to speak?
Yeah. I heard you're kind of the de facto leader of the Suns now. Is that true?
You heard right.
That was fast. They must really value you. I remember welcoming the Suns with open arms and feeling that sense of camaraderie. But I still wonder if I truly belong, you know?
You do know that you still belong here with the Suns, right?
Do I? Sometimes I'm not sure.
You do not need to question it. This is where you belong. And as de facto leader of the Midnight Suns, I want you to know that.
That, means a lot. Thanks. I like the feeling of being part of a big, weird family. One that we both fit into.
Strange and Tony should start.
Are you ready?
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Damn. What are we gonna do without the sex?
On the bright side, Hunter, you didn't turn into a symbiote monster.
Damn it. We needed that sanctum. The sanctum's gone. There is nothing sacred to Lilith.
Bye.
This is emphatically terrible for our chances against your mother.
And suddenly, there are 2 openings in Manhattan's red-hot real estate market.
Thanks, Hunter. What do we do if Dr. Strange starts acting all strange? But not like his typical brand of strange.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set. This should be useful. This will do nicely.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith's reduced to rubble, and now she's gone and really pissed me off.
I had one job, protect the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I failed.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Take your pick, Hunter. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Take a look. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Oh, and I was just about to binge watch my story. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way.
I'm here if you need me.
Allow us to assist you. So, another tool in our fight against Lilith.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of a...
What are we building today? Not my best work, but it'll do. Not bad, right? This should get the job done. Not my best work, but it'll do.
Even small improvements can provide large advantages.
Later.
Doctor Strange will shake this off. I'm sure he's seen worse. pick-me-up? No rush. I'm functionally immortal. Not that I want to test that. The science is a bit hard to follow.
Let's do this. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
We have a new edge. We thought you wanted us to round off our edge.
This will do. A wise choice. A useful addition. I'm curious to test this out. Interesting choice.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.